The EU is to place an embargo on Syrian oil imports later on Friday, which will deprive President al-Assad of his main source of cash. This as the UK, US and France push for harsher sanctions, while reports claim the death and torture of hundreds of opposition supporters. But as RT's Irina Galushko has been finding out, not all Syrians are unhappy with their government.
We're in one of the poorest areas of the city of Homs. This is where generally people are set together and then proceed on to the center of Homs in demonstrations. This is where most of the unrests happen. As you can see, this is a very lively area. Every time something like television happens, it's more of an event. Now, when we talked to people, they told us that majority of the unrests that do happen in the city happen because of the religious basis. They're not against the government. They're not for any political matter. This is most of the things that do happen in Homs, most of the controversy that does happen in Homs happens on a religious basis, on the differences between the Alawi and the Sunni Muslims in the city. Now, there have been no tanks, none that we have seen. We did see some army presence which are trying to keep the area under control in order to prevent the unrest between the religious groups. But other than that, we haven't seen or heard any shooting. We haven't seen any tanks. And life really seems to be running the way it's usually runs until, of course, the television crews show up and start filming in the middle of the day. Now, we also have been in one of the most dangerous areas of Homs, in Alhambra, right around the time of the noon prayer. Unfortunately, in Syria, the period of the noon prayers has become somewhat a traditional time for people to take to the streets and for violence to break out. But we were lucky there was no violence this time around.